How's it going, everyone? Sinister of the Gamer section bringing another review. And today's review is Marvel Maximum Collection for PC, Xbox Series S and X, PlayStation 5, and Nintendo Switch. Seeing a compilation like this brings nostalgia to me, and to those who grew up back in the day. You have gained titles from the arcade down to handhelds, and some of them are on home ports of the arcade version. X-Men Arcade, for example, is the only one you can play online via netcode. The artwork in the main menu is awesome, and of course when you play some of the games you can change the aspect ratios to the way you want it. These 13 games are meant for game preservation and play as intended. This collection runs at 60 FPS across all platforms and doesn't go anything higher than that. The music is well preserved because you can listen to the soundtracks from different platforms, like Green Jelly, done for Maximum Carnage, for example. Overall, the Maximum Collection is good for Marvel fans who want to relive those moments, and to new players get the experience for these titles for the first time. Marvel Maximum Collection is a compilation of retro Marvel games from the 90s. X-Men Arcade, Captain America, and the Avengers are the only arcade games here. But X-Men is the only one, like I mentioned in the presentation, that you can play online. You can play like between 2 to 4 to 6 players. And the rest are on console and handhelds respectively. The controls are responsive here, but some of the games are challenging. And when it gets intense, you can use the in-game cheats and rewind features, to make things easier for you. Silver Surfer, for example, I played back then. I didn't find it that hard, because once you study the layout, and the bosses are the easiest to handle. However, for new players, play these games naturally so that they get a feel for them, so then use the cheats when you need to. But overall, some of these games here are enjoyable, but I question some of the other ones here. My main gripe here is like with some of the game choices, like Spider-Man, X-Men Arcade's Revenge. It's a lame choice to me because that game is tough and there's no continues. So basically, that game you have to cheat to win just to beat it. But I would prefer the Genesis versions of X-Men and Spider-Man vs. the Kingpin instead. And also, I'll admit, some may experience net issues with X-Men Arcade, especially when you're playing online with others. Because if anybody's playing with Ethernet, you're good, but those with Wi-Fi, especially weak Wi-Fi, it's gonna chug on you. But overall, this collection is good, like especially if you're a Marvel fan, and if you want to relive those memories with some of these games, hey, have at it, because I had enjoyed playing some of them, but some of the other ones I just avoid playing. And for that, I gave the Marvel Maximum Collection a 4 out of 5. Thank you for tuning in to the best place for independent gaming journalism, and that is the Gamer section. Be sure to hit like button on the video, and please subscribe to the channel.